Happy Wednesday. This is David. I'm your host. You're listening to the last podcast where the first shall be last and the last shall be first. If this is your first time listening, welcome. I hope you enjoy the show. I'm glad that you found us. And if you're returning, welcome back. I really appreciate having you here. And I hope you continue to find tips, ideas, and value from listening to this podcast. Today, I want to talk about strategies for personal growth, but we'll be right back after this message. Hi, my name is Dave with the last podcast. Have you ever heard of Impact Health Sharing? Impact Health Sharing is an affordable alternative to traditional health insurance. Impact is a caring community of people who share in each other's medical bills, and is for anyone interested in sharing, acting responsibly together, and saving on healthcare. For more information, click on the link in the show notes that reads Impact Health Sharing. This is David with the last podcast. We'll see you soon. All right, I'm back with some strategies of personal growth and development. And one of the first things, I'm just going to jump right into this. One of the things that I believe in when we're setting goals and we're dealing with personal development, and you'll hear me talk a lot on my podcast probably about personal development. I believe in it. I believe that if we want to get somewhere in life, we have to actually keep learning. We have to keep growing. And I think that's what life is all about. I think that's why we're here too, is we have to develop and keep on learning, keep on growing. Because when we stop learning, I think we're just existing. And that's it. That's not any way to live. So one of the first ideas I have is set clear goals. You want to make sure that they're SMART goals. And what I mean by that is they have to be specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. Goals that align with your values and aspirations, and having clear objectives provides direction and motivation for personal growth. And I wholeheartedly believe that. So the first thing you want to make sure, why must it be specific? I mean, why can't it be random? Well, if we have a specific, clear goal, we clearly define what we want. We want to be specific about what it is that we're trying to achieve. Why is it important, you say? Oh, well, I'm glad you asked. And you have to ask yourself, I believe, some questions in order for your goals to be defined or be specific. You want to ask yourself, what do I want to accomplish? And that has to be the clear objective right there. You need to be real clear on that. What is it you're trying to achieve? And why? Why is what you're trying to achieve so important to you? Because, and I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't have the answer to that question, you may not achieve your goal. And here is why. When you're trying to achieve your goal, you're going to go through a lot of hardship. You're going to go through some ups and some downs. And your why is going to be the very one thing that catapults you over your obstacles so you can continue to move forward. Your why has to be really strong and powerful. And I think that is why it's important to ask, why am I doing this? And who is involved? Where will it take place? Which resources or constraints are relevant to my goals? You want to ask all these questions and answer them. So I think the second thing I would say is make sure that it's measurable, right? So you want to establish a concrete criteria to measure your goals' progress. Determine when you, I would say, achieve a goal. Ask yourself more questions. How will I know I've reached my goal? How can I track my progress? And what are my quantifiable indicators of success? You want to make sure that you're able to measure your goal. And that's important because you want to know when you reach milestones. And I think if you do reach milestones, you should celebrate those small milestones in some small way, and then leave the big celebration for at the end of the goal, where you see the light at the end of that tunnel. When you reach it, you're a success on that goal. Then you can go ahead and celebrate in a way that you feel it is necessary for you. So I think with your measurable goals, you also would hit some areas where you might not have the acquired knowledge to move forward, and that's okay. So what I suggest, if you do, is go ahead and find a way to, whether it has to be take an online course or get some books to help you move past it, learn what it is that you need to learn to acquire the skills to move you forward or up the ladder, so to speak, and gain the knowledge that you need to complete your task, to complete your goals, so that you can move forward. You want to make sure that your goals are attainable. Ensure that your goal is realistic and attainable. Consider the resources, your skills, the time available to you, assets, what it is that you have available to you trying to reach your goal, whether you have the necessary capabilities or if you need to acquire additional knowledge and support, like I was just mentioning a minute ago. You want to make sure that your goals are relevant. You want to ensure that it aligns with your values, your priorities, your long-term objectives. It should be meaningful and relevant to you, your personal growth and development. Ask yourself some more questions. Does this goal align with my broader aspirations? Will it have a positive impact on my life and the lives of others? I think that's important. Achieve big, audacious goals. You're going to have other people along the road with you. So those people are there to help you move forward within life. And they may drop off at times. Not everybody is designed to stay in your life. So as you move forward in your goals, I believe whatever they might be, make sure that you have the right people with you. Make sure that you have the right people who are aligned with your values, your priorities, and that is meaningful toward your goal and toward theirs in some way. So continuous learning for me is so important, no matter how or where you are on your journey to develop personal development. And I think you should actively seek feedback from the right people. Not everybody is going to give you positive feedback. And even those who are positive, but still give you feedback that seems a little out there, take it with a grain of salt, but also know where they're coming from. If they have your best interests at heart, you might want to take heed to what they're saying and try to tweak or make adjustments, because these are the people who want to see you succeed, but they also are the people who are able to see something that you can't see. So you want to make sure that you're talking to the right people who have your best interests in mind, and those people who want to see you succeed. They'll probably be able to tell you more things about the blind spots in your life that you can't. So it is important that you do that. And sometimes when you're setting goals, those goals are probably going to be really challenging. It's okay. Embrace challenges. Step out of your comfort zone and embrace the challenges that actually push you past your ordinary boundaries. And I think that is what's so crazy about setting goals. And it could be exciting. It could be very emotional. But setting goals to obtain something worthwhile, oh my God, there's nothing like it in the world. Yeah, it's probably going to be a sea of emotions that you have. Sometimes you're going to be tired. Sometimes you're not going to want to do whatever it is that's required of you to do to reach the end of your goal or to accomplish what it is that you're trying to accomplish. That's okay. And that's when you start to look at your reflection, your self-assessments, and that's when you start to hone in on the why. Why is it important that you finish this? Why is it important that you go ahead and do whatever it is that you have to do? Build on a growth mindset. Cultivate cultivate the growth mindset, which entails believing that you are able to do this. You are supposed to do this, and you have the abilities and the intelligence to do whatever it is that you're trying to do. Don't let no one knock you off your feet. And if they do, make sure if you could look up, you can get up. I once heard Les Brown say that, and it's unbelievable. It's true. If you can look up, you can get up. Don't stay on the ground. No matter what knocks you down, get up and move forward. Get up and move forward. I think we're all here to help one another. I think we're all here to encourage one another. And I believe that I am here to help you move forward. You might be in a point right now where you're saying, this is too hard. This is too difficult. I'm telling you right now, it's not. You can achieve anything in your life that you want to achieve. You can accomplish anything that you want to accomplish. The only thing that's going to stop you is you. You have to be able to constantly draw on a positive frame of mind. You have to think positive. You have to embrace failure if you have a failure. You have to embrace the successes. You have to show resiliency. Be resilient and move forward. No matter what, move forward. Well, I think I stayed past the time frame that I really wanted to tell you and share some ideas on how to move forward in life and in your goals. And just remember one thing: personal growth is a lifelong journey. So no matter what you do in life, you will always continue to learn, to develop growth in your areas of and I think this is important too. If you're weak at something, that's fine. Develop your strengths. Develop what you are naturally good at. Become so good at it that everybody is going to notice how good you are. And I'm going to tell you this: don't procrastinate, because time is of the essence. Tomorrow's not promised to us, but we look at tomorrow with hope and determination to achieve in what we set out to achieve. I believe in you. I don't know you, but I know that you have in you the potential to be great. So I'm going to wrap this up with 4 books that I think you will enjoy. One is Smart Goals Made Simple, Goals Made Simple, 10 Steps to Master Your Personal and Career Goals by S.J. Scott. Now, this book provides practical guidance on how to set and achieve SMART goals. It offers step-by-step instructions, tips, and examples to help you create effective goals and stay focused on your objectives. And one of my favorites is the 12-week year. Get more done in 12 weeks than others do in 12 months by Brian P. Morgan and Michael Lennington. While not solely focused on SMART goals, this book presents a framework for increasing productivity and achieving results in a shorter time frame. Now, my favorite book out of them all is Goals. And this is by Brian Tracy. How to get everything you want faster than you ever thought possible. Brian Tracy is a renowned personal development expert, and this book offers practical advice on setting and achieving goals. It covers the importance of setting SMART goals, creating action plans, overcoming obstacles, and maintaining your motivation. Huge book. I love it. And of course, The Magic of Thinking Big by David J. Schwartz. While not specific about SMART goals, this classic self-help book focuses on developing a positive frame of mind. So this book is definitely something that you want to look at. It provides strategies to overcome self-limiting beliefs, thinking bigger, and set high expectations for personal and professional success. So if that's what you're looking for, take a look at these books. I guarantee you they will benefit you one way or another. I love Brian Tracy. I love all his books. So I actually have most of his books. And the rest of them, these books are great. The Magic of Thinking Big by David J. Schwartz. Goals by Brian Tracy and Smart Goals by S.J. Scott. Those are awesome books. If you want to put them in your repertoire, put them in your library, I guarantee you they'll help you one way or another and benefit your life, and you guys will do well with it. So that's my tips for today. My name is Dave. You're listening to the last podcast. I hope that I had something of value that you can use, some tips, ideas, and do me a favor. Share this with your friends, your family. I'm just going to try to bring content to you that I believe will help benefit your life one way or another. And sometimes it's just talk off the cuff of what's actually on my mind. So, again, my name is Dave. You're listening to the last podcast. Do not forget Friday, Poetry Friday. This Poetry Friday will be brand new as well, like the last 3 weeks. So it's going to be a new poem. So stay tuned for that. Be here. You guys, until Friday, have a wonderful